Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wide with Declan. As always, we will discuss NASCAR-related topics, so let's get right into it. Our first topic is Daniel Suarez will not be returning to Trackhouse Racing in 2026. So the big NASCAR news of the week is that current driver for Trackhouse Racing of the number 99 Trackhouse Racing Chevrolet, Daniel Suarez, will not be returning to Trackhouse in 2026. Obviously, this was kind of expected due to Suarez's poor performances lately in so far this year. I believe he's somewhere down like 28th in points or something like that. So he's got a win to make the playoffs. Unfortunately, I don't know if he can pull it off. He has that Xfinity win in Mexico City this year. But other than that, 2025 has been nothing to smile at for the Mexican driver. So that brings up two questions. Where will Suarez go and who will replace him? I think right now the odds-on favorite to replace Daniel Suarez at Trackhouse is Xfinity Series hotshot and Trackhouse Racing Development driver Connor Zilisch. I believe it'll either be him or I'm hearing rumors that maybe Jesse Love, another Chevy development driver. He was a Toyota, then he switched over. Now he's with RCR. Another Chevy Xfinity driver could be taking that seat. So and there's two different scenarios: if Zilisch leaves and if Love leaves. If Zilisch leaves, I think there might be. If Zilisch is given the boot, maybe someone like, if Zilisch isn't given the boot, moves up, maybe Suarez will go to the 88, or it'll be someone like Daniel Hemrick, who's down in the Truck Series and trying to work their way back up the NASCAR ladder. And if Love leaves, it could be like Suarez in the 2 or someone else. And where Suarez will end up, I think he will be somewhere in the Xfinity Series. He will probably not be in the Cup Series because after his poor performance and, capable race-winning, even championship contending equipment, he has underperformed. So I don't think any big team will sign him come next year. And that brings up our second topic, which is the NASCAR in-season challenge and how there are 0 perfect brackets remaining. You might ask, how are there no perfect brackets remaining? Well, lap 69, Denny Hamlin moves down to block Noah Gragson. They both go spinning, and Hamlin comes up the track and takes out just about the entire field. But my bracket was busted even before that. I had Blaney over Hocevar and Bell over Stenhouse, and they both crashed out near the end of stage 1. Bell and Blaney both crashed out near the end of the first stage, and that wreck near the end of stage 1. There were some easy matchups to predict, like Buescher versus Gilliland and Chase Elliott versus Austin Dillon. We knew Buescher and Elliott were going to win those respectively. But this comes as a shock, as 32 seed Ty Dillon will move on over 1 seed Denny Hamlin. 26 seed Carson Hocevar will advance over 7 seed. He will advance over 7 seed Ryan Blaney, and 24 seed Tyler Reddick will advance over, I believe, like 12 or 11 seed Kyle Larson. So major bracket busters. I saw only 9% of brackets had Ty Dillon beating Denny Hamlin. Obviously mine did not. Obviously mine had Hamlin winning. And everyone's bracket is busted. There's not a single perfect bracket remaining. I guess NASCAR made the right choice putting Atlanta as that wild card first race. So who do I think is going to win this week? And that brings to the weekend prediction and who I think is going to advance. So the matchups, I think Chase Elliott will easily advance over John Hunter Nemechek. I think Chris Buescher will do the same over Zane Smith. Tyler Reddick will beat Carson Hocevar, and I don't remember the rest of the matchups. The only matchups that I know are those couple. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but once I come to this weekend, I will know what all the matchups are. And who do I think is going to win this weekend at the Chicago Street Course? My prediction is Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell is a good road course racer. He got it done at COTA this week. He got it done at COTA this year, and he has been historically and in both races here he's been in position to win the race. Unfortunately, both times have screwed him out of winning. Have messed his race winning runs up. I think this is the time Christopher Bell finally prevails on the streets of the Windy City. Another driver to look out for is Tyler Reddick. Had a strong run in Atlanta last week. He's an established road course racer, has a couple of wins on road courses in the Cup Series, so look for him to be a contender. Finished second, was one lap away from winning this race last year, but got into the wall and had to settle for second. Got into the wall on, I believe, coming out of that turn 4 section, and had to settle for second. And your third and your final driver to look out for is obviously SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen. The winner here in 2023 in his first Cup Series start. Last year was in position to possibly win until he got wrecked out early. So that was a big storyline. But I think SVG, he won't win, but he's going to have a solid run. And that does it for this week on 4 Wide with Declan. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and bye for now.